Hey everybody, it's me, Nate Wolf. I'm a comedian from Sacramento, and this is a time that I fumbled the fade.
I can't believe I fumbled the fade. Let me tell you how I fumbled the fade. Whatever you do, don't fumble the fade. Tristan Johnson brings to you those who have fumbled the fade. Sometime in life you might fumble the fade.
I was taking my friend out for his 21st birthday. We brought these two ladies with us. They're not important to the story, but it's a detail. And we were talking about where we're gonna go, and we ended up going to this septic tank of a bar in Cameron Park, California called Slingshots. I would call it a dive bar, but I don't feel like being generous right now. And we're at this septic tank of a bar called Slingshots in Cameron Park, California. We're celebrating my friend's birthday, and I don't know if this is a tradition that they have at the bar regularly, but out on the patio they were taking buckets of water and people were dumping them on their friends. Again, I don't know if this is a tradition, but on the particular night we were there, that's what people were doing to each other. So we're hanging out at the bar for a while, and it got all the way to last call at 2 in the morning because my friend really had to go and strike out with every bitch at the bar there, and I had to wait for him. I was ready to go hours ago. And I go to the bathroom, and also, I meant to mention this earlier, but I don't know if it's a biker bar or if there just happened to be bikers there and a bunch of other weirdos. But it was a weird mixture of bikers and just weird old dudes. And I had kind of decided early on that I don't want to introduce myself to people, so whenever I would talk to someone new and they'd ask me my name, I'd be like, Kyle. So I told a couple of people my name was Kyle. We're getting to the end of the night, I'm going to the bathroom, I'm closing out, and I walk out to the bar, and there's this, to the patio, and there's this big, fat old white guy, like this grand wizard biker type, big guy, bigger than you, and he's like going off at all the people in my group, like, what the fuck do you want? You want a problem? What do you want? And he turns to me, and his chest turns to me, like right here, and gets in my face, and you go, what are you gonna do? And I was kind of drunk, so all I could really articulate is, what the hell's your problem, man? And he goes, you're my fucking problem. You're in my fucking face. Get the fuck out of my fucking face. And he's yelling, get the fuck out of my face, while walking towards me, and I'm backing up like this. And yeah, I did all I could to get out of his face, but he was really bent on keeping his chest in my face, and he grabs a hold of my hair. He tries to grab a hold of my hair instead of like throwing punches or anything. I start punching him in his big, fat, stupid fucking stomach, and the real altercation only lasted maybe 15, 20 seconds because it's still a bar full of motherfuckers, and we get pulled apart, and the bartender starts saying that it's my fault, and I was egging him on because I was standing here like this, or this, I don't know, I can't, one of these. And yeah, all of a sudden it was my fault, and now I'm getting 86'd from the bar, and this guy in his khaki shorts and his weird mustache is coming like, Kyle, you don't want to mess with this guy because he's a biker guy and he's the leader of blah 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 and Hangtown Warcry and whoop-de-woo, and you don't want to, unless you got a gun, you don't want to mess with him. And I didn't want to mess with him anyway. And yeah, my name's not fucking Kyle, but you know, like, it's probably good they thought it was, but. And yeah, neither me and my friend, damn it. And that's how I fumbled the fade. And he grabs a hold of my hair instead of throwing punches, And like, you know, he was super fucking drunk, so he was really grabbing like over me. So like he was big, so I could duck under him pretty easily. And I'm throwing a couple punches to his big fat stomach, and yeah, he grabs a hold of my hair and my collar, and he's swinging me around. And yeah, we created a big sea of people for about 15 to 20 seconds. He really was too drunk to land an actual punch on me. He just kind of grabbed me and threw around for a bit, and then it was my fault afterwards. And that's how I fumbled the fade. Mostly just he tore some of my hair out of my head. He tore and threw me on the ground, so I got scraped a little bit, but I couldn't say that I got my ass kicked super bad so much as I got embarrassed in that one. It was just a dumb situation, but... And I've seen him since, but I don't think he's seen me. Like, he was just standing outside of a barber shop, and it's a small town. I was just walking past the barber shop, but he didn't give any indicator that he recognized me. I think he was probably just drunk. He was probably just drunk and didn't have a bucket of water to throw on someone. If I had the chance to do it again, I would have kneed him in the balls and grabbed a hold of his stupid beard so that he was at the same height as me, and then I could have punched him in the face. Maybe I would have had a chance, and I wouldn't have let him throw me on my ass either, because anyone can do that. I try to stay out of trouble. I try not to say anything too provocative at the open mic, but if I find myself catching another fade, I try to wear sneakers and try to wear loose-fitting clothing, and I shadow box a lot. So if you put a person in front of there, it's just. If I'm about to catch my next fade, this is what I do. Take a small step backwards, put your hand over your face like this, and you go, really? This is what George St. Pierre does, one of the best mixed martial artists in history. So you're face to face with someone like this, just take a small step back and go, really? And then, wow! Unless they're already punching you, in which case you might just want to just 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, just do this. Like, don't get overcomplicated with it. Just start throwing straight punches. Most people, when they're drunk, they're gonna throw big, stupid windmills like this. And the best way to avoid it is just straight down the middle. That's what I would do if I was trying to catch a fade, not fumble a fade.